everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, liked, or commented on any of my videos, please go ahead and turn on those post notifications so you will be notified whenever I'm uploading any new content. Now today I'm going to be talking to you guys about being your authentic self. So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips. I'm going to be giving you guys some wisdom. I'm going to be talking to you about everything that you need to know about being yourself. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. By knowing and being yourself, you are better able to acknowledge things that you do not know well enough. You won't be too proud to ask questions because hopefully you and everyone you know will know how genuine you are. People will respect your ability and even eagerness to pick their brains. Why is it important to stay true to yourself? It means being able to stand your ground and hold strong to what you believe in. Even if that means going against the crowd, staying true to yourself is extremely difficult, but over time you start to build that courage to do so. I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons why you should always be who you are. Establish your own identity. When you are able to have a solid foundation of being you, you are establishing your own sense of identity. No matter what happens in your life, you will always know who you are. Find focus and direction in your life. When you are always yourself, you are more better to have focus and direction in your life. Imagine someone who is always looking to other people's expectations. They don't have focus or direction. In alignment with your values and beliefs. Being yourself is all about knowing what you believe in and the values that you live by. When you are not yourself, you will take on the values and beliefs of others. This is when you start conforming other people's expectations and way of thinking. Build courage. It's easy to just follow the crowd. It's more of a challenge when you stay true to yourself and establish your own identity. This challenge takes courage and inner strength. It takes a great amount of courage when you decide to take another path that goes against the crowd. Majority of the people that take the broad path, it's because it's easy. Establish boundaries for yourself. When you are always yourself, you know what your limits are and the boundaries that you have set for yourself. If you don't establish boundaries, people will very well walk all over you and take advantage of you. When you establish boundaries, you will be aware when people start taking advantage of you. It's very important to be yourself because people gravitate to people who are always themselves. And sometimes we live in a world where we're always trying to be approved by people and do things to be approved by other people. So we have to learn to understand that it's okay to be yourself. We don't have to be anyone that we're not to fit in with a crowd that we might not even need to be in. So if you feel like you are not your complete self, this is the video that is definitely going to help you. I don't care what you look like, what you wear, what color you are, what profession you do in this life. It doesn't matter. Be yourself. Be creative. God has created us to be unique and be ourselves. He does not want you out here doing and being someone that you're not. Give people your authentic self. It doesn't matter at all what people think of you. People can sit around and talk down on you and say, oh, this person is this because they're doing that. If you feel comfortable in the skin that you are in, embrace yourself. Embrace who you are. What can people give and take from not being themselves? It's a lot. And what can people give and take from you being yourself? Nothing. Be your authentic self because it doesn't matter what you do in this world. If you are not yourself, people will not accept you for who you are because they know that you are trying to fit in with a world that's not even yourself. So basically, this video is going to give you guys wisdom and it's going to give you guys to understand that you don't need to be approved by people when God has already approved you in this world. Be yourself, be authentic, and bring out the uniqueness about you. 10 ways to always be yourself and live happy. Don't aim to please everyone. When you try to please everyone, you end up sacrificing who you really are deep down inside. You end up going against the grain of the things that you have always wanted in life. When you do that, you suffer over the long term, having regrets and replaying those what ifs and should haves in your mind over and over again. Don't worry about how others view you. It is human nature to want to be liked and accepted. However, this often leads to people worrying too much about what others are thinking about them. This kind of excessive worrying can have a negative effect on your life. It can also be annoying that it interferes with your ability to feel at ease with yourself and around others. Learn more about yourself. Determine your values and set the moral code that you want to live by. Discover your own unique personality. Decide what you want your future to be like. Focus on your own interests and what you enjoy doing. Discover your strengths and weaknesses. Be quiet. You cannot and will not be able to discover yourself until you take the time to be still. Realize who you truly are and not who you want to be. Find what you are good at and not good at. Find what you are passionate about and ask for feedback from others. Appreciate who you are. Decide you are worthy just by being alive. Reward your efforts. Stop judging yourself harshly. Remember all you have accomplished. Appreciate all the good things in your life and let yourself receive appreciation from others. Be confident with who you are. Be confident with who you are, because it doesn't matter how you look or what you do. As long as you are confident in the skin that you are in, nothing else should matter about how other people think about you. So start to be more confident in who you are and embrace your beauty. Embrace the person that God has created you to become. Forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself, because if you don't, you will always sit around criticizing everything that you do. So think about it like this. If God can forgive us for all of the sins that we commit daily, we can take a moment out of our time and forgive ourselves for whatever it is that's holding us back from being the best person that we can be. So learn to forgive yourself. Stop being so negative about yourself. Stop being negative about yourself. Start uplifting yourself more. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. It matters what you think about yourself. So when you speak negative over your life, it starts to come to reality. So if you speak more positive over your life, you will start to see more positive things happening in your life. So stop being negative about yourself. It doesn't matter what it is. Stop it. Stop tearing yourself down to the core and learn to uplift yourself. No one else can love you and appreciate you if you don't even love yourself. So learn to be more positive about yourself and bring out that person that you know that you are. Find a hobby that you love. Find a hobby that you love. So sit down and really think about what it is that you enjoy doing. Start to get out of that comfort zone and start to create new hobbies in your life. You can't get anywhere in life doing the same things. You have to learn to be able to adapt to change and create a different atmosphere for yourself. So find a hobby that you love and create that habit daily and stick to it. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Own your mistakes. You can't learn anything from a mistake until you admit that you have made it. So take a deep breath and admit to yours, and then take ownership of it. Inform those who need to know, apologize, and tell them that you are working on a solution. Strive for what you want to accomplish in your life. Strive for what you want to accomplish. So basically, whatever you want to accomplish in your life, sit down and write out a plan for yourself and set that goal and stick to it. And that way, if you get up daily and create this mind to say, this is what I'm going to do, and you stay dedicated to it, you will definitely accomplish all of the goals that you have set out for yourself in the future. So sit down and make a plan. Create a plan. Stop doing the same things and come up with a new way of doing things so that you can be accomplishing all of the goals that you want in life. If you are always constantly worrying about social media and how people are looking and what they're doing, that means that you are not completely satisfied with who you are. And you're not obviously being yourself because you're so hooked on the social world and watching these Instagram models and people going to get their bodies done and transforming how they look. That's because they're not truly happy with who they are and they're not being themselves. If you can't accept yourself for who you are, You need not to go out here trying to look to be able to please other people for how you look. If you can't please yourself, how would you be able to please other people? So it doesn't matter if you are someone who's so hooked on how your body's looking and, oh, I'm fat, and you feel like you need to change it because of how other people are thinking about you, you have low self-esteem. You need to learn to be yourself and love yourself for how you look, what you do, whatever it is. Stop looking to be accepted from other people. If they don't respect and accept you for being who you are already, they don't accept you at your best. So if you feel that you have to go out here and change the way you look for a man, for friends, to fit in with people, you don't need to be hanging around them, because if you can't be yourself, you don't need to be in that lane. I'm just going to tell you straight up and be straight up truthful with you all today. Clear up your environment from people that means you no good. Start to focus on yourself. Quit social media for a moment. Get out of the social media world. And sometimes we have to cancel that stuff out and really take time to really focus on ourselves. If you're always a person who's always on the internet and so focused on other people, that means that you need to stop and you need to focus on yourself. Stop thinking you're not enough. Stop thinking you're not enough for people. We get in relationships with people and people make us feel like we're not enough. It's because they don't even know who they are. They are still trying to figure out the things that they want to do, or if they even want to be with you. So stop thinking that you're not enough in these relationships. People don't appreciate people who are there for them. So they go to seek out people who don't even care about them and don't say anything. So stop thinking you're not enough. You are enough. If they have been in your life and they have obviously gravitated to you, you obviously did something to make them attracted to you. So stop thinking you're not enough. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications so you will be notified whenever I'm uploading any new content. I hope you all like this video. I hope you all like the wisdom. I hope you all learn to be yourselves and stop trying to fit in with the crowd. So stay tuned, and I hope you all like this video.